What is up, Esports Racing Network? I'm your host, LRS, here with the Wheel-to-Wheel F1 Series. I'm joined, as always, by my buddy SP up here in the booth. Tonight, in Brazil, we decide a champion, SP, and how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I've not really had a lot of time to practice here at the Brazil track here, but I think it's going to be a really good race. Brazil's always kind of been that one track here where it really just never disappoints. We saw a couple of seasons ago where Trash Can was going for the championship and got ripped out by Heathen. We saw plenty of rain races here. This track just offers a lot of variety of racing, a lot of variety of just new challenges these drivers are going to face. And tonight we're going to crown the champion here at this track, so it'd be really fun, I think.
Yeah, SP, it's going to be really interesting. Zig currently holds the championship lead by 19 points over Clean. Now, as they run right now in qualifying, Clean looks like, you know, he could maybe try and cut into that. He's going to have to hope, though, really Zig probably DNFs here and he scores at least the podium.
Yeah, for sure. And what I'm looking right now, a lot of these guys are setting fastest laps on medium. Zig and TB1763, new guy, by the way. Both set fastest laps on the mediums, besides Clean, who's first. So a little interesting there, Luke. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, TB and Zig are second and third, like you said, on medium tires. Clean ran a 108.0. Do you think that's pretty accurate showing of the speed on the mediums? You think they're 0.6 slower than the softs?
I don't know. I really did not get a chance as T-Comp has retired from the session.
He has crashed out of the session.
Crashed back straight away. I have not really had a chance to put on the mediums in practice, so I don't know how they hold up. But yeah, I mean, they look pretty good to me. Medium, both second, third. And I'm the second guy fastest on soft, so I guess that's something, I guess.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, SP, and like I mentioned before, TB in the Ferrari in place of Evan, who is at Charlotte. This is like the 5th or 6th consecutive week we've had at least one newcomer race, and he's already looking pretty sporty. I think we're on some type of record with newbies coming in and winning.
Yeah, and no surprise here. TV looking very, very sharp already. Like you said, Eddie goes P4, by the way. P2 right now for the new guy. So we'll see what he can do. If that'll hold, or who knows, maybe he'll go a little faster.
Yeah, Tyler set his lap time. It's a 109.8 before he DNF, so it's a pretty decent lap. It could probably hold him within the top 15, I would assume. But we only have 8 minutes left, and around half the field has not set a competitive lap.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm going to do another one. Why not?
And we'll go on board with you, SP. You can take us through the track.
Yeah, I already went through Sector 1. You can catch that there. Sector 2, a lot of left and right-hand turns and very flowy corners, too. You want to carry some speed, but not a lot. A little too much, you'll go into the grass. And then Sector 3, which we come up, we're almost there. After this turn, Sector 3 starts, and Sector 3 is just a straightaway.
Yeah, it starts and ends pretty much.
Yeah, it's a
pretty quickly.
Track.
And the front straightaway is going to be a really interesting opportunity for passing SP. The DRS opens there, and all the way down to turn 1, you're going to have an opportunity. So you're going to start your lap. We'll see what you can do. In turn 1, got through there pretty good. Invalidated in turn 2. So turn 2 is one of those trouble corners like you just saw, SP. That's where most of the penalties will come from tonight. Here comes Andre to the line in his Red Bull. He's going to set a flying lap. We'll see what he can do. Crosses the line, only jumps to 8th on his soft tires. Not what he was looking for, just a couple of hundredths behind SP. Icy jumped up to P2, 3/10 behind Clean, but 2/10 in front of his teammate TB. Laser's out there, SP's teammate, but he also invalidated, so he's probably going to come into the pits here. Yes, he does. HD out on track. Still on a flyer, has not yet invalidated. He comes to the third sector. We'll see how he gets through the final corner. He hit the apex pretty good. Purple middle sector for HD. SP, you said HD's probably one of the best here.
Yeah, I believe HD was top 3. I think he won practice even. So HD could be someone to keep an eye on this weekend.
He jumps to P2 by mere thousandths behind Clean. Here comes TB on his second flying lap. He goes fastest with a 1:07.996. About a 10th clear of Clean. SP, that's a good lap.
I'd say so. Very nice lap by TB and the newcomer.
Next up is Zig, the championship leader. And Tycho has joined us. So that's another big competitor that could go up against Clean and Zig. And SP, about Tycho, we know he's not one to give up any space.
Yeah, we learned that last week.
And at Japan, when he got into Icy for the lead. Clean jumped HD. He's up to second. Zig moved up to fourth.
I ran a purple sector 1, or purple sector 2.
Zig and HD tied for third place.
Wow.
Zig slotted fourth. HD has third. I assume it's because he ran the lap time first. I would think that's correct. See Yeti hard on the curbs. Oh, and the back end starts to slide. He almost spun out right there. Got really lucky. Meso's on a flyer. Yeti's on a flyer. Zig's on a flyer, but he's definitely just coming into the pit lane. SP, 5 minutes left. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting a little faster paces. I don't know if I should go on. Well, everyone just ran the mediums, so, or softs now, so. I don't know. I'm sitting at 8th right now. As far as heavy hitters, I gotta go. Tycho, INF, and Laser. I think all those guys are actually heavy hitters, so. I want to start top 10. That's my goal. Honestly, though, if I have to say, expect something from Icy. I think Icy has something left in the tank. And Kiwi as well. Both of those guys kind of sandbag early in the stages and practice, and they don't really show their true pace until the last second. So both of those guys, 5th and 6th right now. Keep an eye on them. I think they have something to show for.
Yeah, Laser has invalidated his lap again, so that's 3 consecutive invalidated laps for the Williams car. Jaden's on a flyer, but chooses to come into the pit lane. Really nobody out on a flyer. Trash Can just came out of the pits. Obo's on an out lap. Andre's on an out lap. So is Kiwi. Clean in second, just started a flyer. In the first sector, he's down a couple tenths. We'll see what he can do in the middle sector. That's where I feel like most people gain and lose time. You agree with that, SP?
Yeah, I agree with you 110%. Definitely the first sector is a little harder. You gotta nail it perfectly. The other corners and other sectors aren't as bad, but sector 1's really important. If you either nail it, you're gonna get a good lap. If you don't nail it, it's gonna ruin your lap. Like, I messed up, but I had a purple sector 2. In sector 2, so yeah.
Well, here comes Clean to the line. It said in sector 2 he was up by about half a tenth, which would be enough to almost tie TB. We'll see what he can do. Looking for the championship, crosses the line, goes first by 3/100ths of a second.
TB had enough, he left.
He saw enough, he's finished. Oh my goodness. That was a jump scare and a half. Andre almost plowed into the back of TB, whose car is just sitting at the exit of turn 4. Trying to figure out who's going to set a flyer next. I think it's Laser. He comes to the line, jumps to P6. Only 5/10 off the pace. TB disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Clean moves up to original pole. HD second, Zig third. That's odd, SP.
I would say so.
A lot of drivers coming around to start flying laps. A lot of drivers coming around to set their fastest laps. Andre jumps up to 7th. He's done. The Huskar of Meso set his lap. He's finished as well. Only 12th place for him. SP just crossed the line, I think, to set another lap or to start a lap. Not too sure. I think he set a lap. Up next, Icy just now finished his lap. He bettered his lap time, and he's still in 4th. So TV's going to have to come from the back of the grid. 1 minute left in qualifying. Every single car out there. The only one not going to try and set a time is Jaden. I'm going to hop on board with Tycho, who has clean air in front of him. He's been the one to beat the past couple of weeks. We'll see what kind of time he can set, as well as INF, who's just a couple cars in front of him. We'll jump on with INF before him. INF's time is invalidated.
Oh, no.
He got to the line, though. We'll see if he can set another lap. Tycho purple in the middle sector, but you saw the rear end bounce around there. There's a Red Bull in the grass. Here comes Tycho out of the final corner onto the front straightaway and to the line. Will he snatch pole from Clean? Yes, no, it was close. 108.2, he jumps to 4th. He has another chance, but he's going to back it down. He's not in the battle for pole. SP, this could be big. Zig in the middle sector, up 1/10. Around the final corner, coming to the line. Will he snatch pole from Clean and start on the front row? Yes, he does. By 2/100ths of a second, here comes Clean. Will he improve?
Yes,
he does. By 4/100ths of a second, it's just inches between them. Up next is Kiwi. Will he knock Zig off of the front row where he's challenging Clean for the championship? To the line, he goes. He doesn't improve. Only P8. Tycho's gonna set. No, he's off the pace. So it's Trash Can or Malukas. INF only went 6. Trash Can's done. Lucas is done. Clean and Zig start on the front row.
Well, I don't know. Has Tycho still got a lap?
No, he's 11 seconds off the pace. He's coming into the pits.
Well, that'll do it.
By 33/100ths of a second. Clean gets pole over Zig. And SP, you never know. Clean's going to have that clean air. Zig's going to be having people come at him. It could go the way Clean wants.
Yeah, but we also got to remember, Zig has a pretty decent-sized lead going into this race. It's not over yet for Clean. He's going to have to hope something happens to Zig. Clean also needs to try to win this race. And there's no rain, so Clean is going to have a little bit of an issue, I feel like. Not the HD, by the way, in P3, but yeah, Zig's going to probably be the preferred car. This is not one of his better tracks, but it's him versus Clean. Clean versus Zig. It's happening here in about 5 minutes. And Luke, I got to tell you, the season's going to come down to this, man. And it's been a great season. A lot of battles, a lot of interesting shenanigans, and it's going to come down here in Brazil. Luke, before we go racing and get race picks, who are you going to get for the championship?
Yeah, it's going to be hard, SP. You remember it because you brought it up last time we raced for a championship here, and the season ended here. We saw catastrophe for the championship leader of Trash Can. I don't know if that's going to happen to Zig tonight, but I'm a little worried with the drivers around him. HD is going to be aggressive. You know he is. He probably won't care about the championship battle. Tycho's already shown he doesn't give any room. Icy just wants to prove himself, and INF is Clean's teammate. So if he can get up there, he'll do anything he can. Kiwi's back in the mid-pack. It's hard, SP. I'm gonna go with Zig though. He's gonna maintain that championship.
Yeah, I like Zig, but you know what? I'm gonna do something a little different. I think Clean's gonna get it. I think something happens to Zig this race. I think Zig is not DNF'd, I want to say, this whole season. I think he gets his first DNF tonight, and I think Clean is going to win. That will happen. That is my prediction. Not saying it happens, but I'm gonna predict that.
You
By the
know what's? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the points is a 19-point gap. So anyway,
Yeah, it is a 19-point gap in SP. I'm not going to count out the fact that Clean and Zig could crash, and they could crash in the same crash because of the aggressiveness.
yeah, I mean, that's honestly very well said. I mean, something could happen between the two. So, and anything's possible, man. Anything really is. Now, Luke, question. You're
Yeah.
racing here. What's the strategy? Do you go on the hards or do you go on mediums first?
Yeah, the mediums showed great pace in the practice and the qualifying to start. I think the mediums would be, what to go on first, especially if you're up front. If you're towards the back of the field, probably 11th on back, you could go with the hards and try and run long and bank on a safety car.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people are going to try different strategies. I'm one that's probably going hards first. So we'll see. Going green in about 3 minutes. So with that said, let's get our race picks in, Luke. So very strong performances from a lot of these guys. It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to finish where tonight. It's a very, very fun track. Anything could happen here. Who you going with for the win tonight?
Excuse me, yeah. There are so many heavy hitters in this race. Tycho, Kiwi, TB from the back, Clean, Zig, HD, INF, SP. There's so many. Almost anybody who's starting top 10 can win this race. I just have a weird feeling in the back of my head that HD is going to pull it out.
Pause. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, if I had to say something, I probably was going to pick HD. That was my pick. So since you took HD, I'm going to take, if we're probably going to have a safety car too tonight, I'm going to take CB for the win. He's going to come from the back of the field and win this thing.
I like that. It's bold, but certainly possible.
Hey, it ain't impossible, man. He's going to come through the back, going to drive through half the field, and he's going to come out and win this thing. So we'll see. And I also want to let everyone know here on the Esports Racing Network, go follow us on Instagram. Got to get that plug in real quick. Trying to get to 500 followers at the end of the month. We're doing really, really good so far. We are almost there. I'd say about another 90 followers, and we'll get 500. So let's keep it up, guys. Good job with that. And also, I want to say that this will be our last time here on F1 2023. I want to say for F1. I could be wrong. Maybe we stick on here next season, but it sounds like we will be going to the new game, obviously. So, it was fun here. A lot of fun. Let's close it out with a fun race. Let's get some safety cars in. And we'll crown a champion at the end of this thing. And if you guys are new here, make sure to follow us here on Twitch. And we got F2 racing at Las Vegas, too, this week at Monday. So, that'll be very fun there. If you missed Baku, oh my goodness, you guys are in for a treat because I got some clips and stuff I'll be posting. Probably not this week, but probably next week or the week after. I got some stuff I'm going to post later this next week. I'm going to post. So anyway, the timer is on. We're at 25 seconds, Luke. I'm going to click A here. It's time.
We have T-minus 15 seconds. We're going to decide a champion. We both have our picks. We split it. I picked Zig. You picked Clean. It's going to be fun.
Yep, for sure. And really, 8, 7, 6. I'm so nervous. I'm probably going to wreck half the field.
I think it's warranted to be nervous. The championship's going to happen, and you're on the line for some points. Let's see what's going to happen. The 5 lights are on. We're here in Brazil to decide a champion, and it is lights out for the final time this season, and we're underway. Clean got a good jump. Zig spun the tires. He's under fire from HD into turn 1. They're running 1-2 safely. That's the championship contenders back behind them. Everyone trying to settle through. One driver goes wide. There's also Jaden around in between turns 1 and 2. Andre up to 9th. INF with a big struggle from 6th all the way down to 12th. SP, does he have damage?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. Oh, Andrew's around in front of me. Or Andre. Sorry, I keep calling him Andrew. He got mad at me when I called him Andrew. Andre's around.
Yeah, Andre went around in front of you, everyone. Scattered to try and avoid him. Daze the biggest loser out of that besides Andre. Up front, Clean and Zig clear into the first couple of spots. HD pursuing Zig for second. Icy's there too, so is Tycho. Gonna look at position change, and the top 5 have held serve. Laser, Kiwi, Yeti, Trash Can, and Lucas are the biggest gainers. They're up 3, 2, and 1. Back behind, TB's up 5 spots on lap 1. Andre and Jaden have lost 9 and 5 respectively. Clean from pole leads at the end of lap 1, and he already has over 1.3 seconds on Zig.
Oh, INF coming in the pit. You're right. He did have some damage.
Maybe he was the one that made contact with Jaden, spun him around in turn 1. SP Clean already has 1.3 seconds on Zig.
That's good, but that's not going to be enough if he wants to win the championship. He's going to have to hope Zig has the problem.
Yeah, and you're under fire from TB, who started in the rear, already going to be up to 12th if he gets by you on the inside here. And he does.
Well, I've already been used up 7 times this race, so just let people go and I'll race my race.
Yeah, Trash Can to Malukas, there's a huge gap there, almost 3 seconds already. The entire top 8 or 9 have pulled away. Clean by 1.6, still gaining. Oh, he must be having some PTSD. This is, oh, he's stuck. He has to reset the car, and he's down to 17th. What a shocker of a season for him and McLaren. They're 17th and 18th. First penalty of the race goes to Ovo. Clean is absolutely flying. HD has gotten by Zig for second. That's what Clean wants to see. If Clean wins this race and Zig finishes 9th, Clean will win the championship. The top 9 are in the DRS, almost at the draft. Clean up to 2 seconds in front of HD. He knows what's at stake. He knows what's on the line. And he knows that he can win this championship. He just has to pray and hope that Zig falls down the order here. And Clean is probably breathing a sigh of relief because Tycho and Kiwi are 5th and 6th. He doesn't have to relive what happened last week.
Yeah, that's for sure. Not yet, at least.
Up next, attacking Zig is Icy. He's coming with a run. He's coming towards turn 1. Zig blocks the inside. Icy tries to go to the inside again. Now he's trying to go around the outside, but he's not there. Next DRS detection zone there. We'll see if Icy gets the run on Zig. Yes, he is. There he goes to the inside. Icy takes 3rd. Zig falls out of the podium.
Zig already struggling early, and like I said, I mean, something's going to happen to Zig. I already called it, and looks like it's already starting to happen.
It is starting to happen because Tycho has gotten by Zig. He's fallen to 5th, and he's slowing. Here comes Kiwi.
He's slow. No. That's not good.
We look at the strategy as well. He's on the same strategy as everyone in the top 8. 2 drivers have taken soft tires to start the race. It's Trash Can and Jaden. Everyone else on hards. Will Kiwi attack Zig as we head up the hill towards turn 1? He could if he wanted to. There goes Icy past HD. He moves to 2nd. Tycho looking for an aggressive move. He's to the inside. HD leaves him room. Side by side for 3rd. HD keeps it. Oh, Tycho goes wide, hits the curb, loses a bunch of time. Zig did not get DRS. Here comes Kiwi with the run, but not close enough as they get to the corner. For 5th place, I think you get 12 points. For winning the race, you get 25. So the gap right now is only 7 points.
Yeah, right now, if I were Zig, I would try a different strategy or something, because right now he is off the pace or what we thought he would be. So, and shout out to Clean. He was ready for this race. He came prepared. Already got a pretty decent sized gap over 2nd place and 3rd place, and starting to pull away. So Clean was ready. He was well prepared. Zig maybe came into this maybe thinking he's probably got it in the bag. Not going to be so easy now. Now he's really going to have to try something here. Because obviously, like I said, he's struggling really, really bad.
Oh, and he almost got hit by Kiwi, who locked up the tires, almost got into the back of Zig. Here comes Laser to the outside of Kiwi to try and take him over for 6th. Here comes HD as well with a run on Icy for 2nd. And let's not forget, if they crash in front of Zig, Zig's going to have to avoid it. But if he does, that's a few extra positions. Oh, and Laser gets a 3-second time penalty.
I got 2 warnings.
He's fast.
In the first lap.
SP, your teammate Laser is fast. He's just very, reckless in terms of track limits.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. He likes to push the limits.
I know that's right. Zig is out of the DRS of Tycho. Kiwi's in the DRS of Zig. He's coming with a run towards turn 1. Going around the outside. Not making a move. Trying to at least. No, doesn't do it. HD got by Icy for 2nd. Kiwi should get by Zig here and knock him down to 6th place. Here he comes with the DRS. He goes to the inside. Gets up to 5th place. Zig falls to 6th. So I think, SP, if we were doing the math correctly, Zig would have to finish in 8th or 9th with Clean winning for the championship.
Yeah, I believe you're about right on that.
Now, what nobody is talking about is the fact that if Clean gets the fastest lap and finishes 2nd, and Zig does not score in the points, they tie.
I'm not really sure how they convert that.
I would assume it would go off of race wins, and I think Clean has more this season. Zig has not won that many races. He's just been extremely consistent. Oh, HD drops from 2nd to 4th. Icy and Tycho pass him. Tycho's lagging really bad. And these guys are closing on Clean. It's now under 1.9 seconds. Zig got by Kiwi. Kind of looks like Kiwi let him go. See how that plays out. Up front, Tycho trying to get to Icy. HD trying to get to both of them. They're really closing on Clean. Probably used up his stuff. And what's actually shocking about this is Clean has almost 100% of his ERS, so he's doing it on pace. SP, as you sit back there in 13th in really no man's land, nobody in front of you, nobody behind you, how do you think the strategy is going to play out? As you see Kiwi go back by Zig, Tycho gets by Icy. Or he didn't really get by him. They're side by side. Oh, they hit. Tycho bashes into Icy, moves him out of the way, and HD comes through. But SP, when you're back there, how do you think the strategy is going to play out?
Good question. I think it's going to just play out where it fits first. You're going to have to try to undercut someone. The tire fall off is not that heavy. So Really? Well, actually, it is kind of heavy. Depending on what compound you're on.
Oh, HD around! He got spun by Icy up! Oh my goodness, up and on top of the barrier. He definitely has rear wing or diffuser damage. That opened up also for Zig to move back into the top 5. All right, SP, finish what you were saying. Sorry.
That's about all I had to say. Tire fall off is not the greatest on hards, but a medium and soft it is. It's just going to depend on what tire compound you go to next, really. Then try to undercut.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I'm also interested to see how Clean races with Tycho if he gets to him. HD comes into the pits. Doesn't have wing damage. Trash can has crashed. Yeah, oh no, HD's retired. And Trash can has crashed. He spun around. And got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting in turn 1. I don't think that was necessarily his fault, but HD DNF'd in the pits. That's my race win pick already out. And we have some post-race NASCAR truck news. Corey Heim has been disqualified for 3 loose lug nuts.
Oh. So, Stuart Friesen top 2?
Yeah, Friesen second, Enfinger third, Mills fourth, Rhodes fifth.
HD is still sitting. Oh, never mind.
There goes Tycho on ice. He takes second place. These two keep battling back and forth. They're allowing Clean to pull away a little bit. SP, TB, from the back of the grid at 6th, all over Zig and Kiwi.
Told you he was gonna win. He's very fast.
Yeah, and they're going to tie if Clean were to finish second to TB and Zig got no points. So it's important for Clean to try and battle him if he gets there, because this is the entire season on the line.
Yeah, we're gonna battle in the back, by the way. If you want to take a break from the lead, T-Com, Malukas, and myself are all news to tail.
Shout out to T-Com, outrunning Malukas and outrunning USP, no offense, and Andre.
Yeah, I think, and T-Com, he did have, he was in, oh god, he was in the hospital too, so this is his first race back, I want to say. So, welcome back, T-Com, showing up, doing really good so far, keep it up.
I will say Brazil is one of the easier tracks, in my opinion, on the calendar, so when you come to a track like this and everyone could be competitive, it's usually fun.
I don't like it. This is my favorite track that rains, or at least one of my favorite tracks.
Lucas gets by Tyler. Tyler trying to keep it within the lines. He does. Big battle going on here between Laser, TB, and Zig. And Kiwi as they track down Tycho and Icy. Zig needs to be careful about how he races around these guys. He cannot take any type of contact. Here comes TB with a big run. He's going to the inside. He's going to take it and try and keep it there. Zig on the outside, fighting hard, keeps the spot. TB's probably going to get him back, though, on the second straightaway when he opens the DRS. Right there, here he comes, DRS deployed, goes to the inside. Side by side, Zig not really backing out of it, gives up the spot, falls to 6th. Up next to get Zig is Laser. And then Yeti and Trash Can are about 5 and like 9 seconds behind him. See right here with Meso, he's under fire from Days, who has a penalty. For a second, I can see that battling on the track map. Here comes Tycho closing into Icy for second with a big run, but just really plateaued and backed out of it before he even got anywhere close. Days and Meso swap spots on the front straightaway. That was actually a move in the final corner. And Days moves into the points. Trash Can's into pit, but he started on the medium, or sorry, the soft tire, side by side between Zig and Laser. Zig's falling to 7th.
We just flipped Tyler 3 wide.
Wow. Oh, and then you see on board with Tyler SP trying to go around the outside of Andre. Does not get that move done. Zig is struggling, SP.
Yeah, I can definitely tell.
He's down to 7th. He only has to lose 1 or 2 more spots.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a lot of cars behind him after that, right?
Yeah, he has Yeti the closest, but behind Yeti there's a huge gap back until Days. 4 seconds, Tycho gets the position over Icy. And they've lost a little time to clean. Back up to 2.4. The thing about Laser, too, he has a 3-second penalty, so he has to put time on Zig. Yellow flag behind. I think Tyler has spun around.
T-comp, not Tycomp. T-comp.
He didn't do a full spin. He just did a little half spin and slowed down enough to where yellow flag came out. Man, TB is really fast right now. He's already closed up to Kiwi. Kiwi is 3 seconds behind Icy, Tycho, and Clean, but, I mean, that's impressive. SP gets a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, well, that's technically my first warning, but unfortunately I got used up the first 2 times. One was from Lucas. He really couldn't do anything. He just kind of squeezed me, and then I went off track to make sure I didn't hit anyone. And the other one I forgot. Anyway. We balled.
Oh my. Tycho's lagging so bad. Some points I can't even tell when he's on the track.
Pulls an SP and flies to the sky barrier.
Now, SP, I actually think, I don't know if we raced Brazil earlier in this season, but I have oh! Laser in front of Zig almost went out. I have a weird memory of Brazil. I think it was in the rainy period. Zig crashed coming out of turn 3 and hit the wall and DNF'd.
Yeah, that was last season, I want to say. He wasn't running for the championship last season, but that was last season, I remember.
Yeah, so that's going to be something to watch. I mean, it's not going to rain, but you know he has his struggles here. Zig keeping up with Laser. They're putting a little gap on Yeti. A safety car could really change the outcome of this race because it would close everyone up and Zig would be under fire, especially how he's struggling right now. There comes Trash Can on SP to the inside, side by side through the bank section, coming onto the front straightaway. They're still side by side, SP on the outside. Now he gets the position. Coming with a big run, that's INF. Looking to the inside, oh my goodness, what a send. And he's going to get the spot. SP goes extremely wide off into the grass.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit INF. It's good. I don't know what happened. We suck. This is one of my better tracks too. I think I'm just washed.
Shocked we have not yet had a safety car. You see Icy and Tycho are closing on Clean. They close about a second in the past lap and a half. Might be almost time for Clean to pit on those medium tires. TB has kind of plateaued. He's used up his stuff. He's stuck behind Kiwi. Can't get in the DRS. Zig is stuck behind Laser. Mesa is stuck behind Daze. Seems like it's hard to pass.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to pass.
Zig gets by Laser. Laser falls in behind him. He's back up to 6th. So see how this one plays out. We are halfway through at the end of this lap. And they're closing on Clean SP. They're 1.4, 1.3. Clean's probably going to make that pit stop here soon.
He's going to need to here shortly.
If he makes the pit stop, he's going to come out in around 8th place behind the Yeti in front of Daze. He stays out. So does Tycho, so does Icy. So does Kiwi and TB. Will Zig try the undercut? No, he stays out as well. So does Laser. Laser coming with a big run. Goes to the inside of Zig, but just does not even try to stick it. Fully alongside in the head and just backed out. Mesa with a big run on Daze down the front straightaway. Could be close enough to make a move into turn 1. Going to be similar to what happened with Laser. He goes to the inside. He's there. Daze is going to fight it side by side. Daze backs out of it. Down to 1.38302926. It's closing. Daze and Mesa must be having a cataclysmic battle. Yeah, they are. Ovo gets 3 seconds. That's his third 3-second penalty of the race. 1.242321. 1.1 separate Clean and Tycho. It's about time for that pit stop.
I would say so.
Laser gets back by Zig, dumps him down to 7th. It's going to be important for Zig to not get a speeding penalty in the pits, even though he would still have more than 5 seconds over Yeti. They're within DRS SP of Clean. They're 8/10 behind.
This should be good.
We saw what happened last week with Tycho and Clean. They battled hard, and it probably cost Clean the championship. We'll see how they race each other here in Brazil when Clean is just barely grasping onto it. Needs a few things to go his way. Tycho's in a sandwich of people. He's not really raced quite cleanly. Yellow in the first sector. Safety car.
God damn it.
That's SP. That is spun around.
I fucking gassed it up too hard into the corner. God damn it.
I think that's actually kind of what everyone wanted to see. It's now going to bring everyone into the pits and allow for a pit stop. A free pit stop. What I'm worried about is if I'm Zig, now I'm in the middle of the bee's nest. Here comes Clean, good pit exit for him. Tycho holds 2nd. Here comes Icy, he holds 3rd. Kiwi comes out 4th. TB holds 5th. Laser holds 6th. Or no, he does not. We'll see. No, TB lost a spot in the pits to Zig. Good pit stop from the Alfa Romeo team.
They actually did a good pit stop.
Yeah, they did. Tyler got a drive-through for speeding.
That's not new to me.
Lots of swapping going on for this last point. Trash Can, Meso, Days, and Lucas are all switching spots. Now this is actually, in my opinion, going to change the outcome of the race because TB, in my opinion, the fastest car, started last. He's up to 5th. He's going to now be in the battle for the win. I don't know how Tycho really stacks up to Clean on equal tires. Zig has struggled, and now he has Laser and Yeti, Meso, Days, Lucas, all of them. Trash Can, INF, all on him. So this is going to play out interestingly, and this is also playing out very similarly to what happened in Lightyear a couple of seasons ago with a late safety car in the section they're in right now. We saw that crash between Lucas and Heathen. We're now teammates, and it lost Lucas the championship, and he has not been the same since. Not really hoping we see something like that. That would be upsetting. But SP, yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Yeah, but I don't see if something happens to Zig. I don't see anything like that happening. I think Zig's pretty good. Very high caliber driver. Nothing. It shouldn't hurt him at all. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm shocked, SP. You hit the wall. It only broke your wing. I'm kind of shocked it's a full safety car, not a virtual.
Yeah, what happened was that I kind of gassed up. I got on that bump, and when I gassed up on the bump, the car kind of turned. And I went to correct it, and it just didn't turn, so I just couldn't really do anything. I just took the wall there. It's just, I'm surprised I didn't DNF. I'm very happy. It was just a wing. We have to continue. We're good.
Yeah, and Tyler in front of you has a drive-through, and multiple drivers in front of you as well have 3 seconds, so you are battling for points, technically, if everyone bunches up. We'll see, though. Safety car is not coming in this lap, obviously. Half the field is not here still. I don't know, SP. If you're Zig, would you be worried right now? You have TB in front of you. You have Laser behind you. And really a lot of cars in front of you, a lot of cars behind you. I would be a little worried.
You got INF behind you, too, and I know he's going to be hungry to go out there. So keep an eye on INF. He'll be fast. I don't know who else is in the general vicinity of me. He might have some. He's not bad here. One of the better tracks.
There's a few people that I think that could pass Zig right now. I think Yeti could pass him. Question is, will he? They're teammates. I think Lucas could. I think INF could. None of them have penalties, and if all 3 of them pass him, he's out of the championship and Clean would win.
A lot of strategy is going to be played here. A lot of aggressive driving going to happen.
Yeah, so the strategy is pretty much over. Everyone has pit. Everyone's on their final tire. The question is, who's going to come out on top?
Oh, man, it's going to be tough, Luke.
You know Zig's going to be aggressive to keep people behind him. You know Clean's going to be aggressive with Tycho to win this race. Everything's on the line. We've had more than 10 viewers, by the way, the whole stream as well. Shout out to everybody. SP, you can do your little famous boost to our Instagram.
Oh, yeah, make sure to follow the Esports Racing Network. And if you guys are here from our Esports Racing Network, really appreciate it. I don't have the chat open or anything, but I appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing, and those watching that are in the race or just watching just because they got nothing better to do, appreciate you guys. We try to make the best content we can, and we have one of the best leagues here in Open Wheel. Very competitive, and you guys are getting a show tonight, so we'll see what happens here. Luke, we're going green. About, what is it, about 24?
It's going to be about
13 to go?
Yeah, it's going to be 13 to go.
Oh, man. 13 laps to end the season. Safety car in this lap. It's going to be fun. Hang on.
And that number 13 is really unlucky unless you're a 49ers fan, but so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Clean, Tycho, Icy, Kiwi, TB, Zig. Who will it be?
We win the Super Bowl. We are unlucky.
When will Clean jump? He can jump whenever he wants. Tycho leaving a big gap. Clean has not yet jumped. The field stacking up behind him. The safety car is basically stopped, and there goes Clean. Caught Tycho sleeping. So SP, if Clean wins this race, I just got official word. If Clean wins this race and gets fastest lap, and Zig finishes 7th or lower, he loses the championship.
Wow, good to know. Good stats.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Here comes Kiwi on Icy for third to the inside, takes the spot. We're going to move back and look at Zig. How will Laser battle him? He could put maybe a wrench into the championship and help Clean if he gets by him, because he would drop to 7th. Will Yeti make a move? That's Zig's teammate. Side by side for fourth place contact. That's Lucas. For fourth, TB got by Icy, who's lost 2 spots in the opening lap since the safety car. Laser pressuring Zig. Gonna be aggressive. We'll see how he races him on the front straightaway. Will he pull Yeti with him? Oh, off the final corner. Zig did not get off the line well. Here comes Clean. Off the final corner, pulling away from Tycho.
One car comes in the pits, I believe it's T-Comp. It is.
Yeah, he has to start that drive-through, so I'm not shocked. Days and Trash Can side by side for 11th. Battle heating up now for the lead. That's Tycho. Kiwi pressuring Clean. In a big development, as Zig has fallen out of DRS to the top 5. He's under fire now from everyone behind him.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to point out, Yeti, even though he's with Zig, how long is the field going to wait until they want to move past Yeti and try to get around him? Because everyone knows he's probably going to help Zig and try not to pass him.
That could be true, but we also know Yeti and Clean are friends, so how will that play out?
Oh man, a lot of stuff. I bet all of them are in a party together. All Clean, Zig, and Yeti, so I wonder how they'll work together.
Yeah, and the fastest lap right now is from Tycho. He's about a 10th clear of Clean. INF gets by Meso SP. That's what you were talking about. Exactly what you're talking about. INF's charging. If he gets by Zig, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Zig's falling 1.5 seconds behind. This has got to be the most stacked top 5 I've ever seen while broadcasting this league. Clean, Tycho, Kiwi, TB, and Icy. And Zig 6th. I don't count him out.
Oh, yeah.
This race. Oh, yellow. Somebody's around. I think it's Ovo. No, it's not. It's Lucas again. Lucas spun a record number of like 7 times in 1 lap last week.
Well,
the entire top 5 stuck in DRS. Yeah, he could break it. He spun twice.
Ovo looking very loose in front of me. He might spin here shortly.
Here comes INF with a run on Yeti. This is exactly what SP mentioned. When are they going to get impatient with him? When will they make a move? Not this time for INF. Zig has fallen to 2 seconds behind Icy. And he has 2 drivers behind him. Oh, here comes Laser to the inside of Zig. He gets by him. Remember, he has that penalty, though. Now it's Yeti and INF who are behind him. Those are for position. So, SP, if Clean doesn't get the fastest lap and wins, and Zig finishes 7th, Zig wins by 1 point. But if Zig finishes 8th and Clean wins with no fastest lap...
Oh god, a jump scare.
Mesa, yeah, Mesa was spun around. No damage, so we shouldn't worry about a safety car. They need Zig to finish in 8th if they want Clean to win. And you know INF's going to play all the games because that's his teammate.
Oh yeah, INF's all ready to play. He's going to help Clean as best he can.
And INF's using all of his ERS, trying to get to Yeti, trying to get by him. Yeti's a safety blanket for Zig. INF for the run, he's coming. Yeti has to harvest energy. INF doesn't get there, Yeti blocks. Oh, and to the inside goes INF, a dive bomb, and he gets by Yeti. Next up, is Zig, and this is for the championship. If INF can get by him, Clean will take the championship lead. And here comes INF with a big run. Will he be aggressive? This is not a passing opportunity, so I don't think so. You see Zig is harvesting the energy. You see the rear light flashing. And Zig has fallen a second behind Laser, yet he got a 3-second penalty. It's all up to INF to help his teammate Clean win the championship. We're going to stay on board with INF. I know that battle for the lead is close. Tycho took a ton of heat last week for the way he battled Clean. Who knows, maybe he learned a little bit and he's not going to maybe be that aggressive. Here comes INF, he's going to have the DRS on Zig. Will he make the move? This for the championship. Here comes INF, there goes INF. Around the outside, he takes 7th place. Zig has fallen to 8th.
What will Zig do? He is just in no man's land. He is running out of hope, running out of laps, and most importantly, he's probably going to run out of time for this championship.
Here comes Tycho on the lead for Clean, backs out of it. If Clean does not win this race, it's right back in Zig's hands. Tycho and Zig are friends. They race in different leagues together. Will that be the saving grace? This is absolutely wild, SP.
Oh, yeah.
The problem right now is the next 3 drivers behind Zig have 3-second penalties. But, oh, and there it is. Okay, this is what they needed, what Clean needed to see. Laser is out to more than a second over Zig. Zig is in 8th place. Clean is leading the championship by 1 point.
Oh my goodness.
And there's only 7 laps to go.
7 laps a long way, Luke. Anything can happen.
You're right, anything can happen. Clean, weaving. He moved to the left and then the right. That could be something to watch late in the race. He's defending as hard as he can from Tycho. You know Tycho's going to be aggressive. He's that type of driver. Will he snatch the win away from Clean and cost Clean the championship? SP, Clean is not that type of driver, but he's going to do everything in his power, even if he gets a penalty, to defend this lead. He knows.
Yeah, he knows a lot of the stuff is at stake. We're coming to 5 to go. He needs to protect everything.
Yeah, he knows everything that's at stake. The entire top 5 in the DRS. Zig is out of the championship lead. He's out of the DRS of INF. He's out of the DRS of Laser. And he's coming under fire from his teammate Yeti. Oh no, in a big development, Laser just got another 3-second penalty. Zig leads the championship by 1 point. Here comes Tycho with a run on Clean. He goes to the inside. Into turn 1, they touch. Tycho almost spins out. Clean keeps it straight. TV coming with a big run. Will he make a move on Tycho? I don't know. Tycho coming back at Clean. This is extremely interesting now because Zig leads the championship by 1. Will Clean fall behind Tycho and possibly try and get the DRS to steal the fastest lap? He would have to be way more aggressive, though, to take the lead back. And we're coming to 5 to go, and this thing is not even close to over.
Well, now we are coming to 5 to go, yeah. I mean, Luke, it's going to get even more intense every lap. I mean, as long as Zig does not get a penalty, he might be safe, but it's going to take a lot of patience to... Oh, and what goes around in front of me, and there goes my Lucas again. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, Tycho is trying everything he can. He goes back to the inside of Clean. Clean turns in on him. They touch. Clean goes off the track again. Tycho with the crossover coming back at him. Tycho's not going to race him Clean after how Tycho raced him last week. Everybody's back in it. Here comes Tycho to the inside. Clean fighting for everything he's got. Tycho takes the lead. Back behind them, TB and Kiwi fighting for third. Clean around the outside for the lead. Tycho leaves him room. You can't really battle here. Oh, what a move! Clean around the outside, takes the lead back. They touch! Oh, Tycho almost spun. This is so aggressive, but so fun, and I feel like it's going to end dramatically. I feel like they're going to crash any second. Zig keeping Laser, though, in that 6-second range. And he still leads the championship. Clean is doing everything possible. Tycho's as close as I've seen him as we come onto the front straightaway. ERS on, DRS deployed. Here he comes, goes to the outside. Clean defense, the inside. Tycho gets the move done before the corner. What kind of lunge does Clean make, if any? None. He's going to try and play it, SP. He's going to try and stay in that DRS and maybe steal the fastest lap.
Yeah, and I'm going to retire the car to pit road. I'm going to be called this finish because I can't finish better than 14.
Here comes Clean for the lead. Tycho blocks the inside. Clean goes around the outside and gets the pass done. No, he doesn't. There's Tycho on the inside. They touch. Again, Clean gets forced off the track. Tycho barely saves the car. And here comes TV for second. So now, Clean has to defend for the next 3.5 laps over TV, who he's never even seen race before. The question is, SP, actually, I'm not too sure who's going to win this championship because they're going to tie. SP, you retired the car. Can you check and see what happens if Clean wins this race and Zig finishes in 7th place?
Yeah, I can do that. Another car time in the pit road, so let me go do that for you.
Here we go for the lead. TV switches to the inside. Clean on the outside. Clean's going to hold it. He's going to try. No, he's not. He switches back over. TV takes the spot. INF gets by Laser. Laser falls now. Back behind Zig. Here comes Clean with a run. Back around the outside, trying to take the lead from TV. He takes the lead back. TV sends one back down the inside. He backs out of it.
Just say 7th place gets 6 points. 8th place
And
gets 4.
And Clean would get 25. They would tie. Clean would win the championship because he has more wins, right?
As I look at this, finishes 7th, 6 points. It'd be tied 19. Clean would get the win. It would be tied. How it stands right now, because remember, Laser's got a penalty. So Zig would jump to 7th. It would be a tie.
Yeah.
So Clean just has to be consistent. Coming to 2 laps to go, Luke. Can he do it? Can he hold them off?
He could do it. He could do it. He's been driving so aggressively. TV's got to run. TV will make a move. How will he defend? He can't wreck himself. Here we go. TV back to the inside. He's not going to do it. Oh, he kind of backed out and he faked it. All right, Clean keeps the lead. Dave's got a penalty. Another one. Oh, Clean almost got hit by TV. TV's going to get another run. Clean's going to have to block the inside here. He's going to get past. How's he going to answer? Oh, and TV almost hit the back of him.
5.5 to go, Luke.
Lap and a half to go. Clean will win this championship if he wins this race.
A lot of hungry guys, though. TV making his first start in the season finale. I know he's hungry for a win. He wants to impress and show off. Makes a 3-second time penalty. Clean just holding a pretty line, but everyone 1 through 5th is holding a pretty line. So very hard to pass. And we'll see here, TV going the inside to the outside. Clean blocking all the lanes, going into sector 3 here, Luke. Here we come to the white flag.
Yeah, the white flag, the last lap on the season, the last lap on the game. Something to mention before we get to the DRS. TV has more than half of the ERS that Clean has. Here we go. White flag. ERS deployed for TV. He's going to get the DRS. He's coming with a big run. Where will he dive? Clean has to block the outside. TV to the inside. Clean on the outside. Clean should back out here. Yes, he does. And now he's going to get the DRS, SP.
Here he comes. He's going to have the whole front stretch here. Will he use the DRS? He's got it. Here he comes. They're swerving all throughout the straightaway. Will Clean make a lunge? He looks to the outside. Not going to have the run.
Oh, he got hit by Tycho! Tycho just ruined that. Yeah, and he wrecked Icy. Tycho should not race again in this league after that.
And there goes the season Clean has been working for. He was perfect at 35 laps. unfortunately, Tycho decided to park the car right on top of Clean. Wrecked him 2 weeks in a row. Okay, 1 week. That last week was just an incident. Nothing happened there, but that's gonna hurt Clean. Zig just has to knock you a penalty over the pretty line, and he's gonna win the Season 2 champion wheel to wheel.
Yeah, and with Icy out, he's going to win it no matter what. TB, in his first start, comes to the line and joins a flurry of other drivers in their first start to win. He wins in Brazil, Kiwi second, Clean comes home third. It's not going to happen for him. Tycho fourth, that's not going to stand. INF brings it home fifth. Aston Martin are Constructors champs, and Zig zags his way to the line. He wins the Season 2 Wheel-to-Wheel F1 Series Championship. Yeti, his teammate, comes home 7th. Laser 8th. Andre 9th. And Trashcan gets the last point. And Tycho should no longer race in this league after that move.
I want to say congratulations on Zig, but I'm telling you what, Clean lost the championship. He was perfect all season. He lost. It took one lap to ruin his whole championship hopes. Clean had that. That is just uncalled for. Clean had that championship won, and he worked so hard this race to get it done, and unfortunately, someone who's only raced a couple of races this season decided to ruin the championship since he wasn't in it, so that's unfortunate. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but Clean very well fought battle all season long. Unfortunately, he is not going to be the Season 2 champion. Instead, we'll be crowning champion to Zig, who honestly needed a Hail Mary and a prayer to get it done. He was nowhere near the speed of the top 6 even, and honestly, I'm surprised he finished in 6th and maybe 5th, but we got some interviews we're going to get to. I said we interview TB, Clean, and Zig. I think that's pretty good. We're not interviewing Tycho, INF, or Kiwi, because Kiwi doesn't have a mic. We'll get that in. We'll interview Clean first, obviously, and we'll get Zig in here. Okay, we'll get interviews going here shortly. Luke, who do you want to interview?
I want to interview TB, Clean, and Zig.
You want to interview all of them?
Yep.
You know what?
I'm not interviewing Tycho, and I don't really care.
No, we're not doing that.
No, we...
No, you're good.
Well, at least
did,
TB didn't race like an ass. Let's be for real. At least he didn't race like an ass.
No, the worst you did was, I think you moved twice on the braking, but, you know, I'm not gonna cry about it. Yeah. Man, I can't believe I won that. Wow. I know, I was waiting for you to, I tell you what, though.
So yeah,
You did really well
interview.
No, I'm gonna bring him in here because I want to hear what his excuse is and what he said about that.
He got kicked from the server.
What he has to say.
He got kicked from
You
the
did,
server.
Clean, you did great defending everyone at the end there on the hards. Kiwi couldn't get past, so I just dived on him.
I invited him in. Let's get Zig in here. I had a perfect view of that. SP was commentating as well.
Yeah,
Tycho
I don't
was
know
in the
what
grass.
I don't know what happened. I went through. Yeah.
Well, Luke, let's start with interviews. I know Zig will probably join here in a little bit. He's probably talking with Tycho right now. Interview Clean and get him. I retired because I was like, I gotta call the rest of this finished. Anyway, Luke, Clean's all yours.
Yeah, Clean. I'm gonna be straight, completely honest with you. That was your race. You were gonna win the championship in a tie if you won that race in that position, no matter what happened. And again, same situation as last week. The dude just was not gonna play nice. He didn't play nice, and unfortunately, it cost you your championship.
Yeah, I guess that's just how it goes when people like that race in leagues. It's 2 weeks in a row, so it's kind of annoying. Let every lap except for the last, which is probably the worst part. So, but next next year will be good. Hopefully, I don't know. Might be focusing on some other things other than F1, so we'll see. Zig, absolutely crazy season for him. I don't know how that worked out, but uh, he's been good all season, so not much I can say, but the utmost props to him. So yeah,
Yeah, Zig definitely raced a really good season, really clean. I don't remember a single incident that he got into this season.
yep.
And clean, I don't remember really a single incident that you yourself caused this season.
Zig
It's
at
just
Spain.
people getting into you.
I didn't pause that.
Okay.
Well, no, Zig and Yeti wrecked each
Oh,
other at Spain. You just said he hasn't gotten in any incident. Zig did have a little incident there.
oh yeah,
Yeah, well, I don't think you did, Clean. I don't really think you got into anyone that was really your fault. You were just put in bad situations. That was your championship to win, and I mean, I really don't know what to say. I feel bad. I feel it for you because that's not how you race, especially in that position. Drivers should have a little more etiquette.
yeah. I guess it's fine though. I mean, Zig deserves it probably more than I do. I missed too many races to be probably even up there with him, so he deserves it more than I do. So next year me and Zig will go at it again, and maybe there's a different outcome possibly.
Yeah, and thank you, Clean, for being mature about it. That was a good interview. You had a really good race, really good season. Congratulations, and we'll see you up here again next season. I know that for sure.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, SP, you want to get the winner?
Yeah, I'll get the winner. TP, you got a copy.
Hello.
Hey, man, hopefully your audio's included. We went over race
Yeah,
picks. Oh, it is?
I put it on when I joined.
Oh, nice. Well, I was gonna say, we went over race picks tonight, and we picked who was gonna win. LRS picked HG to win. I picked you to win, and I'm very happy to say you won. So,
Well, there you
Luke
go.
knows, Luke knows this. I went on a 5-race win streak of calling the right winner out, and I'm glad I ended off the season picking the right winner again. You were fast all night. You had to work throughout the whole field, getting disqualified after qualifying, and you managed it and got up to the front right when it mattered most, and first start, first win. So just kind of take me through how you managed to get up there and were able to get to the lead and win this race.
Yeah, I mean, qualifying was a bit of a disaster. Um, the something I don't know what happened, but I went out to start my last run and then boom, got kicked. But luckily, for the race, I could pick my strategy. So I thought going long on hards would be the best thing, and then yeah, people just spun around me, got a few overtakes, and then that safety car really. I don't think I was going to win that race without the safety car. So that really, then I sort of knew I might have had a chance, and then obviously, was right out there. The last lap, it might have even been to the line with Clean and Tycho, but obviously something happened there. But yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, congrats on driving through the field and getting to the front. But honestly, I mean, trying to get around Clean and battling with him pretty much the second half of this race. A lot of aggressive driving right there as far as Clean goes. Was there any other places you could have probably made a pass on him, or do you think the time you made the pass was, the perfect time right there to get it off of Clean?
I was testing to see how much ERS he had, because Tycho obviously tried to get past him a few times and failed, and I got a bit impatient, so I got past him, and then he defended really well, honestly. I think just seeing um, I don't know. I mean, it was hard to overtake him because even if I got him in the first uh, turn one, he was gonna come right back at me. So I tried to, you know, just hold the apex a little bit into turn two to try and slow him a bit. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations, first start and first win in here in Wheel. It seems like that's the new meta. Everyone comes in their first race and wins. So, congrats. I think you're the third or fourth person to do it this season. And hopefully we'll see you next season, man. Great job tonight. Very clean racer. And like I said, hope we'll see you next season.
Yeah, thank you. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Luke, you're over there with our season 2 champion.
Yeah, I'm over here with Zig. And Zig, before that incident up at the front of the field, you weren't going to win the championship. You guys were going to tie, and Clean was going to win it. And I know your emotions were going up and down and side to side. And on that last lap, it came to your hands, and you got it done.
Yeah,
If he's
I
here.
mean, check,
All right.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't, I think I went with the wrong setup. That's the honest answer. Stint 1, I was just trying to, keep out of trouble, let people pass. And then the plan that failed was I fell out of DRS faster than I expected. People were faster on the straights than me with DRS. So I don't know what wing levels people were running, but this is not my strongest track. But I got the lap in quali done. Almost got pole. I was happy with that lap, but race pace was slower than I expected. I didn't practice a whole lot leading up to this race. Mainly because of the championship league, the 19 points. I thought, top 5 is possible without practice. I was a little wrong. Clean, so I was leading the whole time with, a DRS train behind him. So I knew the last few laps people were gonna play DRS games, and looking at how fast TB was coming through the field, and then I think I heard you say that TB has a lot of DRS left. So I'm like, it's gonna be all right. But either way, had I lost the championship, it would have still been fun. Clean was really quick. I think we had our ups and downs through the season. Yeah, it was a good season. I just wish I had a little more speed to it. The initial setup that I was running in practice was good. I raised the wing by a lot, and that kind of screwed me. I thought I would gain more in the corners, but I was not. There was no gain in the corners in race pace anyway. So lesson learned for maybe next season. I don't know. If the lead wasn't this comfortable, I would have gone with the normal setup. I went with a more stable, top 5 setup. But that's how it goes sometimes. And then Laser had a penalty, so I knew P6 was on the books, or P7 was actually still on the books. But I didn't know how many wins Clean had. I guess we would have been equal on wins, and he would have had more second places. So had we been equal on points, he would be champ. But he'll get me next time, I'm sure. That was a good championship battle throughout the
it was
season.
a really good championship battle. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, for you Zig, you and Clean were the class of the field, and if it had to come down to 2 people, I'm happy it was you two. And you were just Mr. Consistent, and it worked out in your favor. Congratulations, you're the season 2 wheel-to-wheel champion.
Gracias. Sorry. Actually, I just looked at the graphics. I would have had 3 wins because Silverstone's not updated. So equal points. Yeah, I think had I finished 7th, I would be champion. Not the way. I mean, thankfully it didn't come down to that. I got P6, but yeah, because there's 1 win missing from Silverstone. It was a great battle throughout the season. I think he had the speed on me in most races. Maybe not in the beginning, but towards the end for sure. It was really rapid, and he's in ARL, so I'm excited to race realistic with him next season. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Congrats, Clean. I don't know what happened. Again, I have not seen anything. I was just trying to calm people down based on last week, but I don't know what happened. Unfortunate again. But yeah, good good season. Good season.
All right, well, SP, before we head out of here for the final time on this game and this season, do you have any final thoughts?
What a season we have. This is probably one of the best seasons we've had as far as competitive, We saw what INF ate for dinner a few nights ago, you know. So what did you have for dinner, INF, before I say my final thoughts? Go ahead. No. No. No, sir.
I called it out in my call.
Don't worry. I'm sorry. I need to go back and look at that race clip. So I'm gonna say this. Oh, you're good. Now I know how it felt when I got a
6 hours.
what track was it? Was it Imola? Imola, I got fucking 6 hours.
Everybody has
everyone
that
has
6 hours. It's
everyone
everyone.
has 6 hours.
Yeah.
Such a
Okay, anyway, guys. Anyway, that's gonna close out the season 2 championship. It's gonna close out the season 2 season, and I'm gonna just say this is one of the greatest seasons we have had here in the open wheel racing. And honestly, this has really grown our account on social media here on Twitch. Proud to be the sponsor, or not the sponsor, but proud to be the broadcasting crew for Wheel to Wheel, and a lot of the other guys that we broadcast for. So, just want to say, Wheel to Wheel, thank you for having us here all season long. Look forward to coming back next season on F1 2024. And other than that, Luke, it's been a great season, man. What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, it was a great season. I don't really think I could get much better than that. I mean, up until that final lap, they were going to tie. And a tiebreaker, you usually never know who's going to win because it goes off of so many different things: race wins, average finish, podiums. That would have been really fun. Unfortunately, it didn't go that way. But shout out to Clean, shout out to Zig, and shout out to the whole league, especially to our winner tonight, TB. In his first start, getting that win, that's a really good accomplishment. I think he joins Kiwi, Tycho, and a couple others in their first starts to win. So, yeah, just a really, really fun season, and I'm happy that SP, me, and you could have been up here to broadcast the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Luke, I guess it's time to shut the stream off and say goodbye to F1 2023 for F1. We'll be back for F2 next, or on Monday for Vegas. And for Abu Dhabi
Yes,
too.
sir.
So, other than that,
Yes,
Luke,
sir.
it's been a great season, Luke. I can't wait to broadcast that. If you guys want to see some more action later this week, go to NVRA on Sunday. I think we're actually taking that off. I could be wrong. Then we got Wheel to Wheel, or not Wheel to Wheel, F2 UTLR, I believe next week. I believe we are off this week. And then check out UTLR live for Sonoma and Mid-Ohio later this week. So, other than that, Luke, I got nothing else to say, man. Get us out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye.
Yes, sir. We will see you guys, I guess, whenever we see you. F1 25, 24, I think, actually. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Congratulations, Zig, on your championship. And yeah, it's been a great season. We will catch you guys in the next one. Have